Good morning, HubSpot Nation. Welcome to Wake Up with Customer Platform, your unofficial HubSpot morning show where we help you discover the platform value you already own. I'm Chris Carolan, and I'm joined by my co-host Casey Hawkins as we make sure you're not sleeping on HubSpot's true capabilities. If you're joining live, drop a hello in the comments and let us know what you're building in HubSpot today. Happy Tuesday, Casey.
Happy Tuesday, Chris.
Any crazy partying going on for St. Patrick's Day yesterday?
Still dog sitting a very energetic 3-year-old golden retriever. So we mostly spent a lot of time playing fetch in the yard. My very fragile greyhound has gotten his first injury from the visit, but that's on par for. If you don't know, Chris, greyhounds are very fragile.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I hope there's a fast recovery.
Yeah, it was just a small cut, but yeah, thin skin.
Indeed. Well, luckily, like the HubSpot team looked like they were
busy
with updates yesterday. Huh? See how I did that? I'm so good at this.
Nailed it.
We had 4 on the list yesterday, 15 today. So we will dive in, and I'm just reading this for the first time. Breeze Content Agent, create podcasts.
We're not even going to have to show up here for much longer.
I know. What is it? Breeze Content Agent uses AI to create engaging podcast scripts, show notes, and artwork powered by your CRM data. Okay, not the whole podcast. Got it.
Why does it matter? Content marketing is more important than ever. However, 50% of B2B marketers report that creating high quality content consistently is challenging and resource intensive. Only 50%? What are the other 50% doing that I...
They're putting out crap content, probably, or not. Or not doing it at all.
Do they have a secret that I don't know about? Because,
right. So not a lot to work with there. So let's get it. How does it work? You can access the Breeze Content Agent from the following locations. From the global nav or from settings, click Breeze AI Content Agent. So we see it right over here on the left nav, Content Agent. On the Content Agent details page, you can launch any of the 4 Content Agent jobs from the global nav or from the global nav menu. Click Content, followed by Podcasts. From there, click Start with AI. Breeze Content Agent gives you the tools you need to start podcasting. Generate a script, show notes, and artwork tailored to your brand voice, all within the podcast creation flow. After initiating the Content Agent podcast job, set up your podcast show by entering a title and description, configure your podcast settings as needed, define the podcast idea, select from one of the suggested podcast episode titles, review and adjust. This sounds a lot like the blog creator at this point. And if anybody's out there wondering, like, you haven't done podcasts before, like if you can frame it and you're used to doing a bunch of blogs and using the blog tool, they're setting it up very, very similarly to that tool. So not surprised we see more of that here. Running out of excuses, B2B marketers who think it's hard to create quality content. Yeah, this is why going live is going to be even more important. Getting easier and easier to create content on demand with the help of AI. So very cool. Open AI integration for custom AI powered workflow actions. I feel like we're going to be seeing this guy show up day after day. What is it? You can now connect your Open AI account to HubSpot through our new OpenAI integration, allowing you to use your OpenAI project API key to power AI-driven workflow actions. Here is a beta to fill out the form.
Yes. This one matters because by connecting your OpenAI account to HubSpot, you gain more flexibility and control over your AI usage, creating more customized AI-powered automations without relying on HubSpot's built-in AI services. This update benefits businesses, developers, and cost-conscious customers looking to leverage their own OpenAI account to support AI workflow automations. You can now use OpenAI account to power AI-driven workflow actions without relying on HubSpot's built-in AI services. Cost management, you can control your costs and limits within your own OpenAI account. Unified app management, OpenAI will be managed within the connected apps page, providing a centralized hub for integration control. And this is enterprise. So I posted about this yesterday, and
Yep.
there were some disappointed professional
Oh, bless their hearts. This is enterprise worthy, folks. And that's why I'm just going to start plugging it right now. It's like, get used to it, folks. I'm going to like pound this in, because the reason that you need to try and keep everything at pro when there's just immense value waiting for you at these higher levels is because your leadership thinks that all this value is to be had at a low cost. Meanwhile, they're paying thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on other software and people and things that probably don't bring as much value. So I'll be talking about that after the show. But
I don't know about you, Chris, but every time I go into an account and it's like a professional account or a starter account, I always like go to do something, and then I'm like, oh, whoops.
Yeah. So I get it. I mean, that's the part where HubSpot doesn't make it easy on you. Like when you're constantly reminded that you can't have that nice thing, and you got this little upgrade icon. Again, that's why PLG is not the boon that everybody thinks it is. But I'll save that for half an hour.
I'm excited about this next one. I don't know what it is. It's low impact.
Automation overview. I'm going to guess it's very much like the campaigns dashboard, or like a new, like a workspace just for the workflows. Let's see. What is it? A new automation overview page that centralizes automation management, offering you an intuitive space to discover, create, and monitor automation seamlessly. This update introduces features like AI-powered automation generation, personalized recommendations based on user behavior, and actionable insights to optimize performance.
Why does it matter? Discovering new automation opportunities, building workflows, and monitoring existing automation can be tough, especially at scale. Our new automation overview page solves these challenges by providing a centralized location that enables you to discover and adopt automation opportunities. It also provides clear visibility into what's working well and not so well with your existing automation, ensuring better management and optimization. I wish there was a screenshot.
I know. A little early. We're started like, it's like a rollout schedule of the product update almost. Like the next time when they have the screenshot ready, like it's going to show up again, and now it'll have a screenshot. But yeah, folks, I think like if you could just like put in your mind that we're going to have a chat-based interface at some point this year, all these things are steps to that. Because in order to give us recommendations that matter, like it's got to see all of HubSpot, it's got to see all the user behavior. But then it needs to centralize all the insights and then confirm that we like those insights and agree with them. But as soon as they get enough data on that, like that's where we just get to just typing in the chat window, saying time to automate this new thing, or what should we be automating today? Yeah. Right.
Well, I requested this one. I'm excited about it.
Yes.
Don't quite know if I know what I signed up for.
Exactly. Well, it's like, it's right now it's looking at a bunch of lists with green lights and red lights and yellow lights. And yeah, especially when you have a portal, tons of workflows in it. Need some help making sense of all that. Number 4, send feedback email surveys via workflows.
This has come up before.
I don't remember it being high impact.
Yeah, you might be right. Maybe that's what's changed.
Yeah. We love you, product updates team. What is it? How does it work? Build your new workflow survey in the survey builder. Choose workflow as the delivery channel option. Set it up in workflows to send survey automatically based on triggers you define. It's a simple, efficient way to get the feedback you need without extra steps. Only limited to email channel. Other channels, link, web, chat are not supported. Why does it matter, Casey?
Sorry, it goes back to what is it, and then it goes down to why does it matter, and then how does it work? Placeholder. Sorry.
Oh, guys, come on.
Sorry,
We need you to do a little better here.
Sorry, I got a little lost in here. Why does it matter? Previously, customers had to use cumbersome workarounds such as embedding survey links in automated emails, which were accessible to Marketing Hub Pro Plus users. This update empowers Service Hub Pro Plus customers to collect feedback more efficiently, comma.
That
That's
is a
fair.
huge impact.
Yeah.
Like
High,
this,
would you say?
what's that?
A high impact, would you say?
Yeah, like super high. As I was just reading a Reddit thread last night, like everybody moves to the fact that HubSpot is so expensive because they assume, and I'm learning more rightfully so than I believed in the first place, that you need Marketing Hub to do the automation of the emails. And this is another use case where if it's available to you in Service Hub Pro, now and that's your only use case, you don't need, Marketing Hub Pro. She'll have automation. Let me make sure I'm just reading that right, which were only accessible to Marketing Hub Pro users. So it's basically a new type of automated email that we can set up and use in workflows without requiring Marketing Hub.
Yeah, I'll acknowledge I was the fool when this came up last time because I was kind of like, I'm still going to use marketing emails to send this. It looks better, it's cleaner. But what I was not recognizing when I said that was that requires at least Marketing Pro.
Right. And that's been coming up a lot lately, like the idea of transactional emails and customer success. Like that's where I would think, like, since we're going hard on customer success now, and you got to pay to use those tools too, right? Like it doesn't make any sense like to also call them marketing contacts, like they're customers. Like we need to be engaged with our customer base. And sure, there's moments where you might market new products to them, but whenever it's like transactional, the closer we get to transactional, the farther we get from the Marketing Hub style plays. So good to see that. We'll know how it works soon because there's a placeholder for that. Delete forecast submissions. What is it? Ability for admins to delete a manual forecast submission at the user or team level.
Why does it matter? Now you can remove incorrect forecast submissions instead of just overwriting them, giving you cleaner historical data and more accurate reports. This solves key challenges by allowing you to delete test submissions and revert team level forecast back to user roll-ups when needed.
Seems straightforward. Do you have anybody using forecasts?
I do. I don't know if I've seen this as a problem, and I'm now wondering if it is, and I just haven't heard about it. Sometimes that happens. So I'm definitely gonna ask around.
I would love to learn more about that tool as well. But again, this is where like the filling out the whole platform and what cash flows bring into the table is going to make it, I think, finally a viable tool to actually do effective forecasting that the whole organization appreciates.
Yeah.
And not just lives over in sales and marketing, and then they got to translate it into, whatever system they're using on the finance side of things. By the way, like if you're trying to sell an organization on full platform, this is what the finance team wants. Like each of them real forecast numbers that they can trust. They'll jump into HubSpot first. Expanded language labels supported for Custom Actions API. What is it? Custom Actions API now supports 7 additional languages, expanding beyond our original set of English, French, German, Japanese, Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese, and Dutch. The newly supported languages are Polish, Swedish, Italian, Danish, Finnish, Norwegian, and traditional Chinese. Congrats, Peter Sturkenberg. You're now represented. So Merry Christmas. Why does it matter, Casey?
This one matters because the expanded language support improves customer access to multilingual workflow actions and reduces potential errors in custom actions. This update enhances efficiency for global teams using HubSpot's automation platform, ensuring clear and user-friendly workflow management in their daily language. I think Chris and I are definitely privileged that we are HubSpot users that speak English natively. So happy to see some improvements for people in less
Indeed.
which is get some help.
Going global, going enterprise. Got to support that stuff.
I can't imagine if I was using HubSpot and had to translate.
Yep. It's an interesting journey sometimes. Preview and customize quote emails. And I'll just say a quick thanks to Becca here. We appreciate you joining us.
Hi, Becca.
Preview customized quote emails. What is it? You can now customize and preview quote emails before sending them to buyers. You have the option to either send the email directly or copy the quote link to send it separately.
Why does it matter? Sending quote emails to buyers should be fast and simple. The process is now even easier. You can send emails directly to buyers without copying and pasting a link. This is super nice. I immediately opted into this beta.
Yeah, this is a huge step forward.
Yeah, I don't know if we talked about it live or offline, but quotes have always been just out of reach for me. So I'm hoping this is working towards.
Oh yeah, cash flow's on the way, folks, and you can bet that anything like there's gonna be so many quality of life updates before we actually see it. But all this, like, those teams are working together to make sure, like, the vision is make this stuff seamless. And the quote to cash process in HubSpot has been anything but seamless. So lots of quick wins they can get like this. So very cool to see. View, edit, and delete permissions for products. More permissioning.
More permissions.
Which means it's
AI permissions that we get.
Yeah. Well, it's either that or it's like they just can develop so much faster. thanks to AI. So what is it? Another graduation for an object. Products. What is it? Ensure better account oversight with the new product library permissions, enabling admins to control which users can view, edit, and delete products. This new permission system helps prevent unauthorized changes and provides greater flexibility for teams that require different access levels.
Why does it matter? This feature improves product library usability by enabling admins to set precise user permissions and decide which users can view, edit, and delete products. So just like you do with contacts, deals, companies, I don't know, a lot of things now. I can't even keep up with how many we can use.
All of the products. I mean, all of the objects.
Yeah, all the objects.
Everything is an object world. Almost here. Yeah, joining that. Now, do we want to control? Yeah, I won't continue to preach there. But
yeah, we went on a whole tangent last week at one point about this.
Video remixing, medium impact. What is it? Repurpose your video assets across your marketing channels and effortlessly create share-worthy video shorts with our new AI-powered video clip creator and transcript-based video editor.
Why does it matter? Video content is marketing gold. Welcome, everyone. But traditional editing is time-consuming and technically challenging. Most editing software requires specialized skills that drain your most valuable resources, time and budget. But with video remixes, that's changing. Take your product tutorials, webinar recordings, and other video assets and convert them into video shorts, blogs, marketing emails, ads, social posts, and more. With the power of AI and a simple transcript-based video editor, if you can edit a text doc, you can edit videos with video remixes. I can't wait to hear what Kyle has to say about this.
Yeah, this is this should be pretty powerful, and I'm continue to be reminded every day that I need to go and just hang out in Content Remix to get comfortable. It's strictly a habit change right now that I know they're doing some really powerful things over there. Haven't been able to pull myself away from the systems that we're already doing with. But yeah, if that truly works that way, and I've yet to be like surprised negatively when I come in finally and try the thing out, like in HubSpot. The last thing I did it with was like image generation. I was surprised at how good it was with AI prompts compared to things like, Canva, which and it should be so much better. That's what they're supposed to be doing in that platform. But was pleasantly surprised at the results. So get in there and check it out. Content Remix. If you've got Content Hub, you definitely need to be using that.
I've been eyeing this one. I'm wondering about how you're going to react. I don't know.
Basic record cloning, forward-looking statement here in development, which means at least until next week. What is it? Introducing record cloning. Users can now create a new record based on an existing record. Any of the properties and associations that are configured in the create form of the object may be included in the new record.
Why does it matter? All or some parts of records may be reusable. Today, users are burdened with the manual work of copying information from one record to another because they can't duplicate records. With this update, users can now duplicate CRM records, contacts, companies, deals, tickets, custom objects, appointments, listings, services, and courses from their record page. Cloning is an essential function that saves time and minimizes the risk of mistakes from manual inputs. Really lost it there at the end.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that I just want to click on this and see. I'm guessing that this discussion has been telling HubSpot that for years.
Yeah.
But yeah. August 31st, 2017. 2,266 upvotes
I would upvote that.
in planning. There we go. Yeah, in planning since January 21. Prioritize record cloning in 2025. Thank you. Thank you, folks. Shout out to Clone Attack from the Happily team, bridging the gap there for years. But a lot of the Commerce Hub objects, you can already clone some of them. So, all right, let's roll in and knock these out. Alter list membership action changes in the automation workflows public API v4. Yeah, not reading all this.
I don't know if you saw my face. I opened it and was like, I can't read this.
Beep, bop, beep, boop, boop.
You want me to say, why does it matter?
As of March 12th, the alter list membership action is being split into two distinct actions: add to list, remove from list. These new separate action types will be used instead of including the remover add within fields. While we recommend updating the new action types as soon as possible, the alter list membership action can still be used for now. However, any workflows created or updated using this old action type will automatically be converted to the new separate actions. Consequently, this change means that the API response for the workflow may differ from the original JSON sent by your app. Learn more by checking out our documentation.
Why does it matter? This change is part of a broader effort to streamline actions by ensuring that each operation is represented by its own unique action type rather than using a single action type with an additional operation field.
Cool. We like streamlining. Speaking of streamlining, streamline revenue management with subscription objects. What is it? You can now use subscriptions like other CRM objects in HubSpot. This enables you to store recurring revenue data directly in your CRM. Import existing subscriptions or create new ones, then use this data just like any other CRM object. You can associate subscriptions to other records across HubSpot. Create lists, update workflows, and streamline renewal management. This was definitely not available to us to read on March 14th. But here we are now. Why does this matter, Casey?
This one matters because it's going to make Chris very happy. And this gives you the visibility into your recurring revenue alongside other customer information. You can now use subscriptions to reflect revenue, manage recurring billing, and automatically collect payments.
Oh, please accept my inbound submission to present on a unified revenue experience in HubSpot. This stuff like this is going to keep coming, and it's a big deal. And I'm sure we'll have more chances to dive in. See if we can finish up here. Reporting on time and ticket status. What is it? Service Hub Professional Enterprise customers will now have access to new data points about the time and ticket status. Each ticket will now have new properties that can be used in report builders and segmentation alike. Date entered ticket status, date exited ticket status, latest time in ticket status, cumulative time in ticket status. Not to be confused with pipeline stages that every other object refers to this field as. Users will also be able to access out-of-the-box reports with these new data points in the Help Desk Analyze tab, as well as the Service Hub Analytics suite.
Why does it matter? Leaders of support teams design efficient processes for their support organization and implement those processes to HubSpot to drive a fast resolution time and a good customer experience. With our new reporting on time in ticket status functionality, leaders can now gain deeper insights into the support team processes by accessing more information about the time a ticket spent in each status. Leaders will be empowered to identify bottlenecks in their support process and optimize to a better resolution time and thus achieve a greater customer satisfaction.
All right. Sounds cool. Becca, I hear you. If you haven't seen it yet, check out the recent update about line items, revenue reporting, start date, end date stuff. That is a step in the right direction as they detach revenue reporting to be all based around deals only. Also, some order revenue functionality came out, but again, we come back cash flow. That implementation has to solve for this. So inbound at the latest would be my guess. Updating integrations to data integration in the main navigation. Somehow this is a medium impact. Okay. I think it's just this. Do I really need to? We'll click in. We'll see. All right. Yeah, they're just changing. They just changed the name of this. Okay. Used to be integration. Now it's data integration. All right. Easy one.
It does point to a new page.
What's that?
It does point to a new page also. It used to point to like the integrations page with all your connected apps. Now it points to the import page.
Okay. I guess I can't cheat. Can't
well, I actually noticed this the other day and was like, what?
Yeah, now I want to click on it. See? Don't ever assume. Right? Okay. Interesting choice there. I guess because we're under data management. Does that mean we have other?
It was a little
Journeys beta.
I know.
Sorry. See, for every upgrade arrow that you hate, there's a new beta tag that you love. Good with the bad people. Connected email analytics rates in Custom Report Builder. You can now report on your one-to-one email open, click, and reply rates when building reports in the Custom Report Builder.
This one matters because your email performance is an important indicator of your sales team's performance. Tracking these rates over time can give you insight into how your efforts to improve sending reputation are paying off. When this first came out, I talked about it a lot in that update. So,
yep. So
look around March 5th.
More streamlining. We love it. And we'll wrap there for today because I got another show to do. A good show. I hope you all join. Introducing value first, but that'll wrap for today. Thanks for diving into these updates with me, Casey. And remember, folks, you probably already own the solution you're looking for in HubSpot. Sometimes you just need to wake up to it. Join us tomorrow morning as Casey and I continue exploring what's new in HubSpot. Drop your biggest takeaway in the comments and let us know what capabilities you want to wake up to next. Until then, I'm Chris Carolan.
And I'm Casey Hawkins.
And this has been Wake Up with Customer Platform. Now go build something amazing. Have a great day, everybody.